be honest, kids these days aren't looking for model rockets, figurines, or stuffed animals. These toys only serve one purpose and are often left on the shelf. We are going to be introducing a product to you that is a toy car that has not one, but two uses. For one, the car is made of a lightweight plastic that can handle any terrain outdoors. The second function is a collector-style car, which multiple components can be traded and shared and pieced together much like a puzzle.
The target market for our team's toy is children ages 3 to 12. The car will be made in such a way that allows the user to test their building and creativity skills, along with giving them a toy to play with on the playground. This will appeal to the bookworms of the world and give them an enjoyable outlet for their creative side.
We'll start with the manufacturing process. First, we're going to start out with the raw materials. From here, each specific raw material is going to have its separate path in the manufacturing chain. The plastic is going to start out by being pre-treated and prepped for injection molding. 2 injection molds are going to be made. One is for the chassis and the other is for the hood and rear of the car. Both of these components are going to be injection molded and afterwards trimmed and post-treated for packaging. Next is the rubber. The rubber is going to be used for the tires, in which it's going to be also pre-treated for injection molding, in which case it'll be turned into a smaller, more compact wheel, which will be then mixed with our metal or aluminum wire, which is going to be cut to size and used as an axle for each tire. The tires are going to be connected on both ends using a rivet-like structure. By buying the raw materials in bulk, it is far less expensive and we don't have to cut back on the quality of our product. By choosing the injection molding, we can create a wide variety of each car for a relatively low cost just by switching out the materials and using the same mold.
Piece design that will allow for the user to utilize their fine motor skills while building it. The male-female connectors will guarantee ease of use so a 3-year-old can use it as well as the 12-year-old. Then the parts will come in different colors. This will allow you to interchange the parts, work on your creativity, and allow a bookworm to get some fun on the playground. So gross motor skills and out on the playground and have fun and do whatever they want with it. The front and back of the body will be about the same, except for one will have a 1/4-inch connector, that's a male one, and the other one will have a female connector. They will be able to fit into a 2x2x4-inch box except one side will have a 5-inch radial curvature on it, on each the front and the back, to show a little bit of creativity and make it look like a car. There will be 2 male connectors on each the front and the back, respectively, and this will allow it to connect to the 4 female connectors that are on the chassis itself. Speaking of the chassis, it will be a 2x8x1/4-inch, pretty much rectangle with many holes and female connectors in it to allow the axle to go through and also to connect the front and back pieces. There will be 4 3/4-inch radius, and there will be a 1/4-inch thick wheels that will be made of rubber to use in sand or whatever surface the user wants to.
I want you again.
Manipulated and to be able to be compatible with different parts. So what we did is we created a front part, generally, with a little clip that comes out. This clip has a little embroidered edge that goes and snaps on to this end in the back. This end in the back has a little slip for that embroidered tip of the actual front part to snap directly into the back part. At the bottom of this toy, there are little notches that go out that go directly and are compatible to the chassis, because the chassis has a complementary part in the actual outline of the car. So essentially, the use of this car is simple and compatible with the age group from 3 to 12, because By having 3 pieces and having them be complementary to each other and snap onto this car, 1, we decided that it'd be easier to manufacture that way, and 2, the probability of from the actual top part to be separated from the bottom part is very unlikely. Having such a simple design would allow the car to be, 1, manipulated and changed between different parts, which would then create a higher tendency of the kids not getting bored of the car, and 2, since these pieces connect to each other and the bottom pieces connect to the chassis, it makes it a lot more safe for kids from the 3 to 12 age group to use.